I got everything. I really just came in here like a hurricane and just blew in and didn't check. I remembered water. Look at this hair today. Wow. Wow. Some days, man, it is all its own personality. But I just thought, we're going to try this again. And I'm not logging off. What is in here? Just got some stuff. What's in here? Oh, homecoming. Cool. Did I mean to order homecoming? We'll find out. All right. We are going to get started. I've been playing with my gradient eye look, and I'm going to keep playing because I want to get this done. I did it with oak twice now, and I've forgotten to take a picture twice now, so we're going to do it again today. Hopefully, oh, do I have oak on there? I didn't take a picture. We're doing oak today. Let me put my palette together. But hi, hello, how are you? Still Amanda, still a sane artist, even after last week. I'm fine. I'm okay. Here's the thing. I saw this quote, and I really like it, especially for this, because it would be silly after what happened last week. If you were here, hello, Desiree, good morning. If you were here last week and you saw the stuff that was going on, it would honestly, truly be silly of me to think that would never happen, to have somebody be rude. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Brandy. Good morning. It's silly to think that eventually going on YouTube is scary. It's a big platform and it's a big world out there. And it would be silly for me to think that somebody's not going to get on here and get nasty at some point. So at this point, I'm going to read before I read out loud, because when my lives end, the comments go away. So yay. I'm going to read, and then if somebody gets nasty or silly, they just get blocked. This is just what I'm going to do for my own purpose or sanity or whatever. But I'm okay. Like, life's hard. Get a helmet. I've been through stuff. I'm fine. That was so small. It was just unexpected with somebody getting nasty. Anyways, I also was talking to the girls on my team, and that person's been on other people's lives saying the exact same thing. So I'm not taking it as personally now. So there's that. All right. Let's see. Okay, we're going to do our makeup. I'm going to be doing a series of self-matching tutorials because I've noticed that some people just prefer that. I did a little party for somebody, and they had people that were very shy and apparently didn't want to message me. That's okay. I'm fine. It's fine. You can self-match on the site. Do I recommend it? No. And it's because the colors on the website don't look true to tone. They just don't. I hate looking at them. I hate when other people look at them. And so I'm going to start doing my makeup soon. I'm going to bust out my brows first because those are boring. So I'm going to bust out my brows. But you can self-match. If you go to the website, you click on the link in the description. I always have it there before I even start my lives. And if you go in there, you can click collections, and there's 3 to choose from. I think the best bang for your buck is the collection 8 because it gives you 3 highlights. And when you're self-matching, you're going to need those 3 highlights to try to curate your foundation color. There's camouflaging the stuff. There's your more natural color that you've chosen. And then there's a brightening. And all those can be worked together. And then you get a few other options with it. I think it's the best bang for your buck. I wouldn't do the collection 8. It is a popular one because it is the cheapest. But if you are off a little bit on your color, it can be funky, and then people get upset about the makeup. You guys, I've been shedding so much hair. I mean, I don't know what's going on. But anyways, I say the collection 4 is probably, it's a nice collection to try the makeup. Hello, Sandy. Did I say hello, Sandy, already? Just purchased chai, but it's very similar to Stay Golden. Just a little warmer. Can you suggest an alternative that's darker than chai but lighter than oak? Oak's my favorite. Basic. Let's swatch with one eyebrow on. Basic. So let's see. Stay Golden. Isn't this Stay Golden? No, that's chai, which is the other one I need. So here's chai. It is very light. So on my friend Brittany, she wears chai and it's stunning on her. When I put it on, I can't see it. Here is Stay Golden. They are quite similar, but it is lighter. I like basic. It's like a Necco, a chocolate Necco. This is it. So it's a little bit darker than chai. I'm going to hold the tins up together. But this is basic. Okay, I'm trying to tip it so you can see. They are sort of close, but it is darker, but it's not as dark as oak, which is what I'm going to play with today. Sedona's warmer. Sedona's another one that I really like, but it's a touch warmer. It's really good for fall. Really good for fall. What's this one? Cafe. Cafe is another really good alternative. And that's Cafe. And that's basic. And so I would say Sedona basic or Cafe. Those are the ones I would suggest. I really like those ones. Sedona for fall has been one of my favorites. It has been. So let's bang out this other brow. Because knowing me, I would just move on and not finish. I always regret doing these first, but whatever. But I just wanted to say, last Monday was hard. And I will say this, 2 people can really ruin a day, but when I had the kind of responses afterwards that I got, that's why I kept it going. I also think it's important because it's really easy to sit on a phone. I mean, everybody looks at something. I mean, we all watch the Walmartians, right? You know, the Walmart people, the people of Walmart, that you're like, whoa. Everybody thinks things sometimes. It's okay. And I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine too. But it's easy to sit on a phone and not be face to face with somebody. And so I left my live up because, hold on, I kind of wanted people to see what happens on the other side of the phone when you go and send a message. Because I think everybody at one point in their life, myself included, I was a horrible 20-year-old. Like, I was a jerk. I was not really a jerk. I was a brat. And I was writing checks that my ass couldn't cash. I think at one point in our lives, everybody's been on both sides. And maybe this is my karma. That's okay. I always say, like, I'm a bee in recovery, okay? Don't test my sobriety. I'm good until I'm not. And that didn't even get me close to not. So I'm okay. But I just think it'd be silly to go on YouTube and think it would never happen. And I've been on YouTube for a little over 2 years now, I think. And that's the first time. So if anybody's like this, doing this, I couldn't do it because I saw that and I don't want it to happen to me. 2 years of just a great group of women just being supportive of each other on here. And then one day it was bad. And I really think it came from, I had to stop the live and then restart it. And I think it threw me into a different wormhole is what I think. All right, we're going in. I'm going to do my color correcting. I'm getting a new demi color. I did some in-person work last week, and Aspen, for her, she has one of the gals I worked with, she had rosacea and it came all the way down and she had a lot of redness. And I'm going to try to zoom in. I noticed that I zoom in more on, you guys see more zoom in than I do. So I noticed that like half my face was gone during last week's live because I was like, how bad was it? So I went back and watched the fall apart and I was like, oh God, that's a terrible zoom in. Anyways, I'm getting a new demi color. It's getting discontinued. I'm bulk buying the colors that are going away that I think are worth keeping. Is that a shadow or a something? I can't tell. My nose is changing. It happens. Your nose and your ears, they never stop changing your whole life. I heard after you're dead. I'm like, how's that possible? But anyway, it is a new, not new. It is, I want to say NV-1, and it looks like Aspen, but it's creamier and not dense. And she had it, and I used it on her, and I had one of my over dramatic geek outs on it. And so I'm ordering it for me to try. And because I have different discoloration than she does, I have scarring and it's just isolated to here and a little bit on my chin. But I think it would be a great option for rosacea than for my kind of scarring. And I thought that's why I love getting together with people and doing makeup. I just don't ever get out of my town. I'll be in Boston in April if anybody wants to get together for the marathon. I'm not running it, dear God, no. But anyways, there we go. Just repurchased Aspen. I like it for color correcting too. It's really a good product. I love suede. I like when you can use something for more than one thing. Although Aspen is a one-trick pony. For me, it's so light. You can't use it as a contour. I saw an artist call it the color of concrete, and I was like, that's good. I learned a lot doing my last in-person. It was really, really fun. All right, so getting my correcting in. You can still see all my stuff. But, okay, the self-matching. I get off track all the time. Going in with my balm. I had some people who just didn't feel comfortable messaging me. And I think it's because a lot of people do these MLMs. It's an MLM. I've never done another one, okay? But I just really love the makeup. Anyway, I am going to use Frenchie today. I had a couple people want to buy the collections, and it just made me think I need something for the people that want to self-match. And for me, I'm going to make a collection of videos, 3, that's self-matching collection, 4, 8, and I think there's a 12. And so I'm going to make those tutorials based off of the collections that suit me to show how to use them and make them work for you. Part of me just wants to get one that's completely wrong and show how you can still make that work. But I prefer, I don't know, self-matching is tricky because self-matching color pictures of people's faces, it's not great. I'm sorry. I think I don't know. You have to have good lighting to really see your tones. Like, this is not good lighting, but we are having a storm. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind, but I think we're at a steady 35-mile-an-hour winds up at my house. My trees look sideways. All right, I'm going to go into amber. I've been using amber lately, and that's what I'm going to use first. If there's a method you want to see, I'm still loving doing my contour with this fluffy brush. Like, it's been my jam. My jammy jam. I've changed a couple of my colors. Everybody can wear a couple different shades, and that's why I think the collections are good. I just would prefer to color match you. I like having a high success rate. Sue me. Okay, but I'm going to go in with amber up here or down here and then just bring it up. I do the same thing every time. But I've been really liking this natural contour. I feel like a natural look is kind of, I don't know, a new thing. Although I went to a football game, go Beavers, this weekend, and I saw some seriously glammed up people, and I was like, that's a lot. And maybe I'm just getting old. I don't know. My birthday's next month. I accept champagne. But yeah. I'm enjoying the more natural look. Definitely. But see, even I look at people and I'm like, you don't have to say it though. You don't have to say it to people. Oh man, it's a crazy world out there, and people's feelings get hurt. Hello, Jamie. There we go. Look at that. I just like playing with it and stippling it on my face. I've been having some crazy hormone breakouts. It could be medicine. I finally went to the doctor about my cough. Ooh, I've been having this chronic night cough. And I'm just wondering if these new meds are making me break out. Thank you. The best. I am wonderful. I tell myself that every day. It's how I get myself out of bed. All right, I'm going in with my contour. We're going to use the fluffy end. Who here has tried using the fluffy brush on your contour since I started sharing about it? It's nice because it's smoother, it's lighter coverage, it's nice. But I like putting my contour on there. It's not crazy. I'm using Stone, and it's just been, I mean, look at how, it's just really, really natural, and I like it. It's kind of makes things so much easier. Here's a funny, oh, I like funny. Every morning, Fitbit thinks I'm on a bike ride. It's just me putting on my makeup. That is, I want to know what you're doing when you're doing your makeup. Is it this? And they think you're climbing a hill. But I love doing this with the fluffy brush. So if you haven't tried it, definitely give it a try. But I have my hyperpigmentation over here, and I find stone, cedar, olive, ash are really good colors when you have freckling hyperpigmentation around the perimeter of your face. It's the stippling. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna like ramble about different things because Saint did just tell us what the new incentive is gonna be. I don't know who's ever thought about doing this, but I gotta plug it at least once. I hate talking about it. I have a little team. I have a little team of, I want to say like 10 to 12 girls. And they're so much fun. And they're all ages, all personalities, and they're so much fun. And every year in January, Saint does this incentive. I signed up during the incentive. And every year for the birthday, they give a gift when you join the artist program. And this year they're giving away 2 things. They're giving away this really pretty, it doesn't come with the letters, I did that, red artist palette 40. This is what I use for all my eyeshadows. And they're giving it away if you sign up for the artist program. I think it's the basic, the 2 bigger kits, because there's 3. There's one for if you already have a really good amount of makeup. And then there's 2 bigger ones. I got the big dog. Go big or go home, right? I don't get paid off of anything on those kits, but they're also giving away, we're doing a virtual conference where they do videos on how-tos, growing your business, whatever you want to do. And there's all kinds of classes you can take, and they're giving away tickets to that, which is great. I think I want to put together a retreat for my team. If you buy the tickets or get the tickets during the sign up, I think I want to host a retreat for my artists. That's what I've been kicking around. I've been on Pinterest all weekend about it. And I just think it would be fun. So if you're thinking about the artist program, you switch to this brush and it's great. It is a good brush and it comes with a collection. So you can save yourself, I think it's $11 if you get the bronzer with it. That's good. All right, blush I want to do today. I've been loving Sandstone again. It's a good fall color. Should I try Spellbound? I put a little bit of, okay, this is what I think about Spellbound because I love Spellbound. I've been using it on my lips with just the balm. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. It's black cherry in matte satin form. It's very pretty. I'm going to try that on my cheeks today. So I'm going to put my Frenchie on up here and getting it all over my scarring. I'm kind of extra punchy on my Frenchie today because I'm going to be going in with that. I'm just going to blend it out, and I want to try, I hate screwing up my makeup. Oh, Tango. It's so pretty. Okay. I love Tango. Just got Spellbound. I like it better with a bit of Tiny Dancer. Tiny Dancer is one of those surprising colors. I didn't necessarily love it as a corrector, but I've been loving it on the high points of my cheeks, the mid of my lip, probably the tip of my nose. We'll play with it today. I've been really liking it. Okay, we're going in on Spellbound. It is very purpley, like Black Cherry. It's very purpley. I'm gonna go really, I'm just sweeping over it. I'm going, ooh, let's see. Oh, all right, we're gonna go up here where less scarring is. I like Black Cherry, but it's glossy, so I feel like it picks up a lot of my makeup. Okay. It'll look better with eyeshadow. Everything's better when your eyes are done, right? I'm gonna save my under eyes until my eyeshadow's finished, but there we go. All right, it's so pretty. Okay, we're gonna contour our lips. I'm just gonna use my finger going under the lip. Guys, I was talking to my sister-in-law and she's making me want to get my wrinkles filled in. I don't want to do it, but I do want to do my forehead. I think I'm crossing that line where I might try this, and I'm not going to tell anybody when I do it because one, I don't know, and 2, I want to see if you guys notice. Let's play a game. So yeah. It's so windy. I'm doing all this makeup and I'm about to go into this because I got to go help clean up a Girl Scout house. Okay, let's do the gradient look with Oak. I love Oak because it's a great eyeshadow color, but it's also a great brow color. I use Trust because my hair is more brown now. Well, not now. It's been brown for about a year, but I like it. Okay, we're going in. I'm going to put on my brightening. I've been using Aura. I've just been switching them up because I feel like you guys deserve to see some variety other than everything. Versailles was my favorite, but over maybe the summer, I think my skin's been changing a little bit, probably for, I don't feel like I was in the sun a lot, but it's just showing more texture. And so I think my skin is getting more texture, so I haven't been able to wear it. And whatever. Oh, I meant to put lipstick on. Oh well. All right, we're going in with Cupcake. Cupcake, Pup, Mama, all really good base options. This sets that cream. The cream covers the discoloration, and then the powder makes for a blending surface so things don't get sticky. And for me, it's a good base color. I like things to be a little bit punchy. All right, we're going in with an eyeshadow brush, right? That is not an eyeshadow brush no. Yo, I have so many I just picked up 3 smudge brushes. How do I store my brushes? I had somebody ask me that. How do I store my brushes? Like a slob. Like a slob. That's what they store in. It's this little drawer. Now I can't get it. It's a disaster. I keep saying I'm going to clean in here, and then I don't. I want the stinking eyeshadow brush, though. Would I take it with me to go do makeup? That's a possibility. What the dickens? The dickens, man. There we go. Got it. All right. I'm going to clean off the small end. Sorry about that. I'm a slob. This room, I was supposed to clean it last week. I'm going to get grounded. I just know it. Okay. I'm going in with Leo. Great transition color. Also, was it Desiree? Was it you that needed a color between Oak and Chai? If you get the brushes wet with setting spray, you can deepen color. So if you get Cafe or Basic, Sedona, you can put them on, but then you can get them wet and it makes it a bit of a deeper color. You can make any color 3 colors using your finger, having a wet brush, or just dry brush. All right. I have one where I did that with Revival and it was super, super pretty. Revival is such a pretty color. Great for holidays. Have you guys been planning your gifts to unless you have husbands who actually buy you gifts. We used to. Now we just get ourselves stuff and then put it under the tree. But there we go. But I'm just popping Leo up here. Leo is just, I'm a sucker for a basic natural eye look. I'm basic natural all the time, honestly. All right. And I think this year I'm going to up my lighting game in here. But I got to probably clean my room to do it. All right. So I'm just popping Leo up here, up on that brow bone, real high. And then I pull straight out so that it gives me lift. And then I'm skipping my under eyes right now for fallout because it drives me nuts. Especially doing this gradient eye. That's one thing I've noticed is I get a lot of fallout that hits this little shelf. The shelf. Ooh, let's try something. Okay, I have been playing more with my Laura Mercier because some people were really like, I like it. You can like it. It's a matter of preference. It's a great product if you like a matte finish. I am going nuts with this light here. Okay, I look like I have a weird white beard. I've been playing with it and using it with setting spray, and it isn't bad. It just isn't what I'm used to. All right, I'm gonna try not with this setting powder. I'm gonna take a poof and I'm gonna go into my Vanilla Dust and I'm gonna hit right here with it. Now I'm gonna go over this with cream, and so we're gonna kind of test this out to, I need to clean this thing. Look at the backside. Ooh. But it's not baking. There's nothing really there, but I want to try this for fallout. So we'll see if it makes texture. Who knows? All right, I'm going in on the small end and I'm going into oak. And I'm going to do the pressing it in along the lash line. Oak has been in my palette since my first order. Like I ordered it with my very first order. I even have a video of me trying it for the first time. Pretty sure I kiboshed it because I was like, this is not a good idea. It was surprising. When I first tried Saint, I was really surprised at the thickness of it. I was not expecting it. I've had, I think it was Chanel had a cream, and it was pretty thick. Okay, I'm bringing that up. I love oak. I love oak. And then just sweeping that in. Look at how pretty that works with Leo. And then we're going to go down here. I see a little fallout. All right, grabbing a little more. And then I bridge it together so it's kind of uniformed right here. There we go. Boom. Not bad, not bad. I like oak though. All right, pressing it into that lash line and building. Bang, bang, boom. And if anybody needs a swatch, let me know. I make sure I have everything. So if somebody needs a swatch, let me know. And I can do that. But I just really make sure this pulls up pretty high. And it looks real pretty with Leo. If you don't have Leo because you're scared because it's orange, it looks good on a lot of skin tones. I haven't found one where I'm like, no. That's a lie. I have, where I was like, oh, we're taking that off. But it's so, so pretty. Pumpkin patch. Okay. I'm going to do my eyeliner. What time is it? I got time. Look at me. I'm rolling. Okay. Because we don't have mean people here. I know there were some people that had a really hard time watching that. I got emails. I got multiple emails about last week's live. And I'm okay. I feel like I have to keep saying, I'm okay. All right, I'm waterlining. I see where people peel up their eyelashes to do this. I don't. That looks awful. It looks like it hurts. Okay, getting a little bit of the lash line, not waterline this time. I'm just going to lash line it because I feel like when I waterline and lash line, it gets to be just a little too punchy for my eyes. But bang, bang, boom. But I'm just deepening that. It is what it is. See, it's just a lot. Black can really take over, but I'm just pushing this out. It'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's a little bolder than I wanted, but whatever. Such is life, right? Life's just a little bolder than you really want it. All right. Gosh, do you hear my screens just shaking? We live on this hill that funnels all of our storms because we're on the Oregon coast and we don't get California coast. It's different here. We'll get a California day and then everybody moves here and they're like, wait, what happened? Hurricane force winds on a regular basis. That's our winters, is hurricane force winds. We don't get snow, we just get storms. Am I getting freckles? I didn't contour my nose. Y'all let me skip my nose. Oh, people. Okay, I'm just gonna do my eyeliner, mascara, and then I'll just finish the rest of my face because you guys let me get carried away talking. I'm going to jump back on this artist program chat because I will do a live, or not a live, a Zoom for anybody interested. And again, I'm trying to plan a retreat. It would be in Sunriver, Oregon, a beautiful house. And we would just, it's kind of like, you know, when you go to like a football game and there's snacks. It's like that. That's what I'm envisioning, is snacks, but for Saint. It's like football, but for Saint. That's what I have pictured in my head on how I want it to go. All right, primer. I still have not bought more mascara, which looks like it's right here. Okay, primering the lashes. But if you're interested even just this much, it's worth a chat. I'm just as low pressure with the artist program as I am with makeup. Like, ask me questions, I'll answer them and leave you alone. It's not going to be like me, like, hey, we talked 4 hours ago and I haven't heard back. Hey, I know I messaged you 4 hours after our chat, but it's been a day. You've had time. I'm not going to do that, but I do think it's worth sitting down and having a talk and getting all the questions answered, because I like people to go in with all the information. It's kind of like, I don't get paid off of your kit. A lot of people think that we get this bonus for people who sign up. Nope. I don't get paid off your kit. I don't get a bonus for signing people up. I get you and you get me. And a lot of people assume that their kit is going to be full of their colors. No, the kits aren't meant for us personally. They're just meant for us personally to be doing other people's makeup. And so if you think it's going to give you a good bang for your buck to get more makeup, it's really meant for putting makeup on other people's faces. So you'll end up with highlights, contours, if you're getting the larger kits that come with that are meant for other skin tones, not just yours. So going into that knowing, I think that's where people get really burned. When people send me bad artist videos, I don't watch them. So if you send them to me, I don't watch them. It puts me in a really bad headspace, and it just kind of, I don't like being in a negative space. I don't follow negative accounts. I like to follow accounts that inspire me. And when I see somebody trash the artist program, the number one complaint that I've seen and heard about is the artist kits not being usable for artists. And it's like, it's not meant for you. It's meant for your friends and family and people you're going to meet with. You have a palette for you that you could use to show the makeup, and then people say, hey, can we get together? And then you have some of this stuff, and it gets you started for doing other people's makeup. You know? All right, let's go in and finish the face. Oh, wait, I haven't finished the eyes. Gotta do the spotlight color. Peppa. I'm all over the place today. Okay, I'm on steroids, and it gets me really amped up. Like, my body temperature's up, everything, because of this cough. They're trying to get whatever made me cough heal. So I'm on steroids for the week, and then I'm taking Robitussin with codeine at night. And it's not making me sleep. I'm a little bothered by that. And I thought I'd get better sleep. Everybody rants and raves and throws warning labels on these bottles. I don't see it. I'm not seeing what everybody's excited about with this codeine stuff. I'm only on 5 milliliters, but I had high expectations, okay? And it keeps me from coughing, but it's not making me tired, and it's not doing any of that. But woken up the last 2 nights still coughing. But at 3:30 in the morning, getting up, scrolling the internet because I have to have a cough drop isn't super fun. But the first night it was great. I slept like a baby, but I was probably sleep deprived because I've been coughing. And I don't want to fall asleep with a cough drop in my mouth because I don't want to choke and die. And I also don't want it to just be in my, I went to sleep, I fell asleep with one on accident, and I just pressed it up on the roof of my mouth, and it was still there 5 hours later. That's cavities, okay? And it made my tongue grow. This is all just information you don't need, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna do our nose. I'm going in with my detail brush into stone, but I'm getting my cough handled. They said if in 3 weeks I'm still coughing, I gotta get like x-rays and stuff. I'm sure I'm fine. My husband's freaking out. He's testing our water for metals and all kinds of stuff because he's like, who's gonna fold my underwear like that? I'm like, don't know. And he's like, how much is daycare? I'm like, I don't know. But you're gonna need more than daycare and an underwear folder to replace me. Anyways, he's super worried, so we're getting it figured out. But I was really let down by my Robitussin and codeine mix. Like, that cocktail really let me down. One, it tastes terrible. And why? Okay, if you're in the pharmaceutical field, okay, like you're making pills, can somebody tell me why they can't candy coat those things like an Advil? Why? Because the steroid pills are very powdery and they stick to my tongue and they taste terrible. And it doesn't just go away when you drink some coffee or you drink some water. Like, I'm having to suck down Smarties just to try to get rid of it. Why can't they candy coat these pills like an Advil? It really helped me out. Anyway, I'm pretty sure my Robitussin is also bubblegum flavored. Really took me back to my childhood. But I like that he's worried about me, so I keep like... I'm also drinking throat coat tea at night. I never thought I'd be that lady at the end of the night sipping tea. But here I am. Here I am. All right, brighten my nose. Oh, I wanted to do it with Tiny Dancer. I just want to do the tip. Okay, we're going to do that. And then I'm going to get the middle here with more Aura. I've been really liking Aura a lot. So... Aura and Candlelit, let's talk about that. Aura and Candlelit look like really different colors on the website. They're the same level. One's warm, Aura, and one's cool, Candlelit. So they're the same level depth of coverage, just one pulls warm. So if you're fair skin, Aura can pull orange on some people. And that's where I come in and say, don't do that. Don't do that. That's gonna look orange on you. That's why I like doing the personal color matches, and I don't bug people afterwards. I don't think I do. I try not to. I don't even try to over email people. All right, I'm taking Tiny Dancer and I'm just gonna hit right here. And I'm also gonna get the high points. Ooh, let's just, not bad, not bad. All right. Just gonna, oh crap, is there blush on that? Okay, we're gonna dust this off, fix this. Lord, guys. Gotta point these things out to me. Like, get your nose handled, girl. What is this? I don't know. I love a good nose contour, though. I do. Okay, we're dusting off this powder. It's kind of like baking, I guess. Ugh. Okay. Aura. I'm going to use the blend brush because I like it. If you're looking to add something to your collection for Christmas in your stocking, you know what else Saint has for this moms that want pretty packaging? You can buy a Saint gift bag on the website. I'm just saying. And you could do some red tissue paper. It would be so pretty under the tree. So if you're looking for that, go get yourself that. There's also really pretty black and white Saint ribbons. So if you want to go and get yourself a brush, just tie a little Saint ribbon around it. So cute. Or just a thing. I have one somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Don't look behind me. Okay. Look how pretty that is. Stick that in your stocking. Go get yourself a brush. Go get yourself a smudge brush. Let's see, Tammy. Try basic. Yes, basic. Okay. I love Pup as my trick. See, Pup doesn't show up on me. I love hearing other people's suggestions. Thank you. Because Pup looks like my skin tone, whereas Cupcake brightens. Beautiful. Oh, I would love to see that combo. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Aura on the small end, and we're gonna go smiling, and then we're gonna go beep, 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 and go up that orbital, and then up into that corner here. I'm gonna grab a little more. Going up into that corner. This side is where I get real dark. This is my darker under eye. And then we bring it down right here. Bing, bing, boom. I love under eye brightening. Look at how pretty that is. Okay, grabbing it. We're gonna smile. I hit that high point because you want that little reflected light look. If you're just using your main highlight under your eye, which is totally great, add a little brightening just right here to it and then blend it into it. It would be real pretty. Real, real pretty. All right. Going in, going up, bing, bing, boom. And then I'm just using that fluffy and I need more right in this trough. That brightness just pulls that trough right out. It's still there, but that helps. Okay, let's put some lippy on. I am gonna use Spellbound and Balm. It's been Spellbound last. It's like, okay, putting the balm on it makes it more black cherry-ish, But when you're putting on the lip liner with Spellbound, because it's dense, it stays on a lot longer than Black Cherry. So I'm going to use the big end of the multitasker, and I'm going around, around, around. I don't outer line. You can sometimes bridge right here up just a little outside, and that can help it look a little fuller, but don't outer. There's so many times where I've seen people outer line, and the first thing I see is the shine of their natural lip curl below the lip line. Does that make sense? Because they outer lined. And that's the main reason for me on why I don't. I really want to try that super glue trick. Have you seen that where the girls super glue their lips to make it look like they got really bad lip filler? I kind of want to do that tonight, Hudson. That'd be funny. He's not game for being on funny videos though. He's a funny guy, but I call him undercover funny because only I know he's funny. You'll never see him on my you'll very rarely see him on my social media platforms. He doesn't love it. He doesn't love this. Okay, that's okay. I'm doing it for me, not him, and that's what I told him. I'm like, that's okay. I don't do this for you. I do this for my ladies. Okay. He's a big runner, mountain climber, that kind of stuff. He didn't do that for me. It's okay. All right, so that is with my contouring. I did a little pop of Tiny Dancer on my nose and on my little Cupid's bow area, and it's just pretty. And I think a good deeper lip line can make your lips look fuller. I even want to add more. I'm going to use the pointy end and just really sharpen here. I get cold sores sometimes, and when I was born, I had my lips cut by stuff, I guess. So my lip lines have never been fully like, you know those people that have a really defined lip tone? I don't have it. I don't have it. Anyways, I was born with 2 black eyes and scabs on my face, and my dad said, isn't she beautiful? It's my one great story. All right, so I'm taking the balm. I like the peach balm. The scent doesn't bother me. I have had people say that it does bother them. So if you're sensitive to smells, get the unscented. And I'm just gonna pop that on, smoosh it around. A little goes a long way. Stand by. We're going to do that. Ta-da. And that's how you do it, because I have no idea what the heck that is. Okay. Anyways, the first time, okay, I'm going to wrap this up by saying I'm using Charlotte Tilbury today. I love the smell of this. It's this subtle rose smell. It's so pretty. So last week, life's hard, get a helmet. And that's just my rule with everything. Like, bad things happen. I've had bad things happen. Don't think that I'm saying this without going through some bad stuff. I've gone through some bad stuff. There's always another side. Like, you'll get through it and get to the other side. While my face is damp, we're going to add powder. And so the first time, and I've learned this through the bad experiences, first time's always the hardest. For us, and for who's doing the bad things, the first time's the hardest, and it always gets easier after that. If you're in a bad situation, leave, because it will get easier for you and for them. It'll be easier for you to take it. It'll be easier for them to give it. If it happens once, it happens again, because it's only hard the first time and it happens again. And that goes with bad people that do bad things to people. That goes for making mean comments. If they're bold enough to just go around on random accounts and be mean, they're doing it all the time. And it's easy for them, and they're little keyboard warriors. And it's really easy. But get a helmet and learn to just have a good firm boundary. Boundaries aren't for other people. Thank you. I like my makeup too. That is Spellbound. And I am so glad I liked it. Okay. But what I'm saying is, please don't let my reaction last Monday, I had somebody say that it triggered them. by seeing the look in my eye. I've had that look in my eye before, and that's probably why it was there. And it triggered them. They said they had to take a break from my account because of it. It's the first time in 2 years that's ever happened. And the comments, I'm sorry, weren't that bad, and maybe it's because I had worse. But I love when I heard somebody say, life's hard, get a helmet. And I was like, yeah, it is. And you can get through anything when you have a support system. And I will say this, on YouTube, I have a great support system. I don't care if you're my customer. What is this? AOL chat? Come on. It's not 1998 chat. Oh, okay. The lip color. It's so good, Cody. It's Spellbound. The same color on my cheeks, but because I have my stuff, I used it with my Frenchie. It's so good. I really like it. And I really liked Renaissance. And I think this is a close second. Do I like Renaissance more? Yes. I'm going to say, and I'm probably wrong, but seriously, if you're wanting to get yourself something nice, wait for, there's Black Friday. They do incredible sales. If you are looking at any of the apparel, message me, because the apparel is whack with sizing, with cuts. It's whack. I don't really recommend a lot of the shirts. The fittings are funny. They shrink kind of funny, especially around the neck. I didn't get this from Saint. If you're wanting any Saint apparel, message me. The leggings are great, size down 1. The sweats are cozy, size down 2. And the sweat shorts, true to size. I love the shorts. The sweat shorts are very like late 80s, early 90s kind of cut with the rolled hems. They're very cute and I love wearing them. But the clothes, a lot of the sweatshirts, they're cropped and sized funny. Message me because they're not just cropped. If you are a girl of whatever, I have weird people popping on now, but things come out the bottom. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't raise your hand or wear a tank top under them. There's a, I'm going to go over the clothes right now. The sports bras, if you need support, they don't have them. There's a tank top with large armpits cut out. Terrible shirt, unless you're wearing like some kind of like fun sports bra under it maybe. But there's very little to it. Things come out the holes on the side. Like, I'm not for, I wanted to love a lot of the shirts because I like the shirts. But I have found finding ways of getting other shirts is better. Like this is one of my favorite shirts and I didn't get it from Saint. But the sweats are not worth the full price. Not the, all of it. The clothes, if you want clothes, leggings, sweats, get them on Black Friday because the discounted price is worth the value of the clothing. I love the leggings. I have 2 pair. I will get more on Black Friday. Even I don't pay full price for them. I don't get it for free. But the leggings and the sweats and the sweat shorts. Those are my 2 top recommendations. There is a boxy sweatshirt that I do like, but it is cropped, and so I wear something with it. But yeah, but don't worry about me from last week. I was really okay. I'm okay. It was just hard that moment, but I think it's nice when people see that you don't have to know somebody to hurt somebody, and words hurt, and mean people suck. And I had that sticker on my car in high school, even though I was not the nicest. I wasn't rude. I was a brat. And I've learned a lot. And now I'm not a brat. I'm a brat in recovery. So don't test the sobriety, I guess. I don't know. But I don't know. I think that, I don't know. You can learn something from everything. And I have a really good support system here. I told my husband what somebody said. I know a lot of people had a hard time seeing me hurt. When I found out that this person had been on multiple accounts saying the same thing about the bag or the mask and all that, they said it to another girl on my team. And it really hurt her when it happened. And so when I went to them and I was like, hey, this happened to me too. She was like, that sounds like what they said. And then when I said who it was, the name, they're like, that's the same person. So it's what they do. Like, can you imagine? Like, here's what I think. They're probably a kid. Can you imagine what's going on to make them act that way? Also, I always think this is more about them. Like, that's how they spend their day. That's their mindset, is that they decide to get on the internet and troll around and try to hurt people because they're hurt. And that's all that it was a hurt person needing company. And it hurt, but it didn't linger too long because I also got so many great comments. I got so many messages. I felt bad that somebody felt triggered and had to take a break from my account. And oh, good morning, Mrs. Barris. Thank you. Tell Mr. Barris I said hi. But it's just the nature of going on a platform like this. Again, it would be very naive to think that it wouldn't happen at some point. When I first joined, it took a lot for me to make one of my videos public. That was harder for me than starting lives. Lives, I waited until I had built a community, and you can build a really great community just by talking to everybody. And that's what I try to do, is I try to build relationships to the best I can with everybody here, because I like that it's girlfriend time. I like girlfriend time. Like, that's what this is for me. Doing the Saint makeup thing is what my husband calls it. Oh, good morning, Karen. I saw your picture. I loved your picture that you posted. It's going to go up in my group today. But I forgot what I was saying. I got distracted by nice people. Oh, I just have learned that I like to see things from different perspectives. I try to see from other people's perspectives. I wish we were able to do that more. I think if we could look at it from everybody's point of view, and that's one of the things I do whenever I get a message that's hard, and Monday was live, so I couldn't do this. I like to give myself 24 hours. That's one thing. I either sleep on it or I give myself 24 hours before I respond to anything that's hard. And that goes with family, that goes with friends, that goes with strangers. If it's a hard message, I give myself 12 to 24 hours before responding. I like to let myself feel the feels and then look at the perspectives, and then I respond. And sometimes no response is the better response. Sometimes people just need that outlet to like gush out their negative, and that's it. And if they want to go back and forth, there's somebody else for that. It ain't me. Because you can't take words back. Words last forever. A bad look does not. Did not. But words last forever. The things you say and the way you make people feel last far longer. And so all that jazz. So I'm good from last week. I'm back at it, and I'm going to be doing more tutorials this week about collections. I'm going to go try to remember to take a picture of this. I'm still working on my gradient look. I've done a bold tutorial using Philly, and then I did a second tutorial on the gradient look that's more neutral. I did it with Sedona because, again, I love Sedona. So I have 2 gradient tutorials already made, and I will be linking each of them with it. Thank you, Brandy. I'm just starting to have to pre-read before I read, but doing a great job here. Okay. I love putting a smile on people's face. I like that this feels like we're hanging out. That's it. I share probably too much a lot. I like doing this though. Like this, I think I like this more than I like the Saint part. I love makeup, but creating the community I've created here took me a lot of time and a lot of work, and I love my ladies here. Like, you guys are my favorite platform now, and you guys are my priority platform. And my Facebook is more like a catalog, a brochure. I put a lot more information in there because I can't post pictures here, but I love the community I've created here. It's my little small, I'm not some big YouTuber. I'm just a little community, and I love what's been made here because I'm learning a lot now. And I think as you get more subscribers, so please subscribe if you haven't, as you get more subscribers, you're going to get more negative, and that's okay, but they can be deleted. There's some I leave up because I think sometimes bad comments are helpful comments. Like when somebody says, I didn't like how this looked. That I don't think is on me. I think that's about personal preference, but I think it's all very learning, and you can hear, and I always comment to them like, please tell me what you found that works, because it helps me help other people. And that's how I learned about Laura Mercier and I'm still working with it because a lot of people were like, they love it. They've always loved it before Saint and whatever. So I am still playing and working with it. I have found that using it when my face is still damp is important, and very, very little. But some people don't like vanilla dust. That's okay too. I like hearing why. So that's it. That is my TED Talk. But if you're thinking this much about the artist program, there is a great incentive coming January 17th. There are 3 kits to choose from. You'll get a free gift with kit purchase, where it's a ticket to the virtual reunion, which is awesome. And you get a artist palette in red. And then I'm planning the retreat. So think about it. Talk to me about it. Message me if you have questions about it. It's worth a conversation. I think it's worth a conversation. I went to a conversation and I waited a year before joining. It's kind of like I got color mesh and I waited 6 months before buying. I get the wait, I get it, but I like getting information. And then I went to another meeting and asked more questions a year later, and I went in on the birthday because there was a free gift. Who doesn't want free stuff? And so it's good for everybody. And the red palette is nice because it's shiny and it's easy to clean. I find these are easier to clean. They're less smudgy than the black ones because that's all that is available is these black ones. And so you can see they get a little bit smudgy, but I like this red one. It's so pretty. Plus they all start looking the same. That's why I got the letters, is because, yeah. And so they all look the same, but now I got an eyeshadow one. And then I found my friend had an old mascara when Saint was mascara that she sent me, and that's nice. But we become major palette collectors. So I've got palettes everywhere. They're lined up all down there. I've got some all right. I mean, just at my hands right here, I have these. Palettes are fun, okay? They're fun. Okay, I have more. There's more. Oh God, there's more. Anyways, that's it. That's my live. Have a great day.